What on, sir? Okay, so here in Oniru area of Lagos for Lekki. This place they under Etiosan local government area of Lagos State, where as soon as they see officials of the Lagos State government in conjunction with police officers from the Lagos State Police Command, they heavily on ground, they carry out demolition for this place. Already the demolition don't go far, and as you see here, they don't set some of the dirty way the demolition caused on fire. What do we know now? Say this place, road now they see so now major road from toll gate all the way to Lekki. This road transverse into the Lekki free zone, and for so many years the people where they live here turn this place to their home. We make them very difficult for government to continue the road. If you look inside, go see say actually in a road outside of this place, now the ocean, now the Atlantic Ocean, they there. And as I talked before, this area is part of the Lekki free zone. Police are heavily on the ground. This is a roundabout, but the roundabout not they functional because the people where they live here block the road totally. We talked to the Govt police will lead this squad come do this operation. Him say the gas carry plenty officers come just to make sure say people no resist the activity for here. And I see most of the people that they see around here now people where they live here, people where they do business here. But unfortunately, now for road where they do their business, this is not the roundabout. And I see dirty where they use cover the roundabout. What make it be like say the road not the functional. See the crowd of people. The demolition don't start since morning. When I don't hear them, even though as they burn the fire, then get arrangement to make sure say the fire not cause any damage, because this place now residential area, now industrial area, now they see the houses then where they here. It's a little bit rowdy now, but for people who know as this place be before, this place na shanty, na bacha. No be small fire they here. But according to the officials where they coordinate this operation, they make arrangements for fire service, then be on standby in case this fire won't go out of hand. If you look deep small, you go see the bulldozer still they demolish buildings. All these things what they see here now, people houses where them being built for this place. So this now demolition exercise, now major demolition exercise. What they happen for here? Many of the people where they live here, many of the inhabitants don't get warning since say make them come out. But you know, there be no green come out until government carry force come, and this not the first one that they see. The number of police officers they here. Plenty small, and then they very well armed to avoid any uprising or any kind of protest or I no go green matter where fit come up for this place. Here na Oniru. For Etiosa local government area of Lagos. Now they see this now one of the Bacha stores. Now one of the hundreds of thousands of this kind of Bacha where them don't demolish. So the situation there very rowdy, very rowdy. But police they try make sure say everything they under control. We go see whether we go fit talk to some of the people where they here. But once make I just also let you know say this place na road, but the people where they live here turn them to Bacha, turn them to residential area, block the entire stretch of the road all the way from toll gate into Lekki free zone all the way to Lekki. And this now roundabout where they been done designed for the road, but the roundabout no dey functional because of the people will be shanties for this place. This now where the road supposed to pass go Lekki. Yes. But because of the shanties, the road no can be possible. We go talk to some of them where they are affected for this place.
waiting to happen. Because they don't destroy our people. The place where the people get farm money.
What will they do here before then demolition? What will they do here before then destroy?
Business.
How long now don't they do the business?
Now here they sleep, now here they do business.
They sell provision, they sell
some food, drivers, some people they want money inside.
So now what they don't do? How long now don't they do this business for here? How long you don't they live here?
You know, but like 3 months or 4 months. When they destroy, when they come to destroy.
They be don't destroy them before.
Yeah.
When I build them back, they can't destroy them again.
Yes.
So how I feel now with this thing what they don't do now?
We don't go to we don't get money to rent.
Some people they don't get workers again. They don't get place where they go where they stay. They find money now again.
Some people don't get where they go stay.
The people because of this thing they don't break out. They don't hospital.
Some people go hospital. They hospital because of what happened.
Yeah, because there are lots some things. They don't lose many things like this for inside. So, like this.
When Lagos State government deceive us, say vote for us, we'll go help you, we'll go do this, we'll go do this. After now, we don't vote for them now. Now so far now, we say that we are all Nigeria now. And we know they help each other. And them say they go another state. They know they do them that one. But now only Lagos State, they don't want to see us.
Issue person go vote for them. As the apply, person go help and vote for them.
We don't get vote again for this country. We don't get vote again. No vote, sure we don't even get leader. We don't get any leader.
But what you now want make government do now?
We need peace, we need settlement for this country. Not everybody they well. This one will say big men now that are chasing people.
Not be as if they like this in the future. Chop them. Because not be like this is supposed to follow.
May they settle us one on one though. If not, I'm not be this one where they do. I don't know this one. Very soon I will see Sarah there for the food.
Okay, so I don't hear from some of the people who get affected for this demolition. They say government be done come here to demolish this place before, even warn them. But because they don't get where they go, they build the patches, they build the shanties back because they don't get where they go. And today, government don't come with full force to command them finally. Whether they go build them back again, we don't know. And what thing government plan to do immediately after this demolition also, we don't know. Here now, Oniru, for Lekki, for it is a local government area of Lagos. Now see I'm so now Lagos State Task Force with plenty security. And then they carry out this assignment. We go see whether we fit talk to one of the officials where they coordinate this demolition. I think we'll agree talk to BBC Pidgin. Make him give us better understanding about this demolition where they happen now. When they see live on BBC. Okay, just explain to us what they happen here. You and your officials they here. They carry out this assignment. What is the essence of this assignment?
You can see the name of our office is Environmental and Special Offences Unit. And as you can see here, what we have come to do is to take care of the environmental issues we are having here. See the middle of the road. with deaths. They have turned it to dumping sites right in the middle of the city. This is, it no make sense at all. Aside that, the people that dump all these refuse here, they live on the road. Because this place behind you, where you see so now, what we call Coastal Road. This Coastal Road all the way from Oniru, from DI, you connect this Coastal Road and it takes you to Dangote Refinery, that is in the Lekki. So, if traffic there, Lekki Expressway, this is the best alternative route. As I talk to you now, if there is any major problem in Shangotedo, in Naija, there is no alternative route. The alternative route created now, people have taken over by building shanties. A lot of illegalities taking place here, ranging from prostitution to sales of drugs and criminal hideouts. Because during the day, they sleep. You will see them sleeping with offensive weapons. They have doctors that treat them with drips inside these shanties. Ending of 6 p.m. when traffic is building up on the main express, they move to the express and start to dispossess people of their valuables, from phones to money to laptops, and those that are not ready to cooperate, they threaten them with their cutlass, their machetes, and until those people are ready to part with some of their, maybe their money or other things that they can use to negotiate, maybe wristwatch or phone. So this is the more reason, the government decided that this cannot continue in a place that we are seen as a mega city. You understand? And the fact is, Lagos State is a cosmopolitan city where this should not be allowed in any way. That is the major reason why we are here. This operation will continue for 72 hours, uninterrupted 72 hours. And after the operation is completed, there is what we call sustainers. We will sustain it until government, do what they have planned to put in place here. Thank you. That's what I just feel is part of this.
Okay, sir. So we just talk to some of the people where they live here, where they say that they do business here. They say when I don't come here before to pursue them, but as soon as I go, that's a few months ago, they still come back to come rebuild their shanties.
You see, that is the more reason why they should be arrested. But we are doing this thing with human face, because our own department is proper enforcement. But sometimes, we try to create a kind of leverage, whereby we do not narrow it down to arrest at all. Otherwise, the moment we don't hear, we are supposed to arrest them and destroy the shanties as well. But we need to balance it, because everybody is struggling. But that is not to say you should do it in such a way that you face the environment. This thing we have seen is proper environmental pollution. These are people exclude. The fact of future here, even right here, it's not good for their health. And when there is outburst of anything, the amount of work of the load is on the government. Work of the load is on the government. God forbid, if there is breakout of COVID here, how do we get here? There people live without any sign of,
Okay, sir. So finally, in the course of this demolition, where we don't also say it still they go on inside the road. So what you don't discover so far, I don't see any incriminating materials or weapons as you mentioned earlier.
There is no way we would have discovered that. The chances of discovering that is shallow, because we have given them notice and they know we are coming. And because they are human beings, we don't just want to, come to them like it's a surprise and it will generate a lot of outcry, because they are also human beings. That is why we came around, we gave them notice of 72 hours, 3 days. I think it was even 4 or 5 days. So without anybody that is having anything in his, in his house, they would have removed it and keep them somewhere else.
Okay, sir. No, now this is a residential area. This is an industrial area. Now, would they see this fire? Say this fire huge, well. As we stay here, sir, would they feel the impact of the fire? Yes. Which safety measure I don't put in place to ensure? Say
we have a firefighter here.
Very well equipped.
You will see it there. If you move just less than 1 minute, you will see the firefighter. He's on standby to take care of any eventuality. Yeah?
All right, sir. Thank you very much for your time. So I don't hear so from the man who coordinates the environmental task force Mr. Jeje Lola. Now him be the commando where they lead this operation. And this place now Oniru area of Lagos for Etiosa local government area where demolition exercise go on. Major one where according to waiting the commando talk will continue for the next 72 hours. That's to tell you, say throughout this weekend these people go there to make sure say the people don't pursue come up from their houses, no come back to come rebuild the shanties. Make una follow bbcpidgin.com for our website to read more story about everything that happen for Nigeria, for Africa, and for the world. We can also stay on BBC page on Facebook. We can put on a notification to get alerts of any story, any breaking story where they happen anywhere across the world. Now here we go end this report now, and we're going to bring on more updates as to how this operation they go and how it go end. Voting government will eventually talk. This now another part of the Shanty area where they just demolish. You don't see the number of people waiting here. Most of the people they ride bikes, people they cook indomie, you don't see people they cook food. All of them are then not they affected by in one way or the other by this operation. Gracias.